How long has it been? You guys in the music business?
Oh, we're coming up on 40 years this year.
40 years.
Yes.
When you think back, do you think about all those times and saying, wait a minute, we've been doing this thing that long?
Well, when we talk about it on stage, that's when it hits us, and we say it went by so fast.
Yeah.
And between all of the, different changes culturally, the technological changes that has happened, we've seen it all. We've seen the audiences grow. In our case, we're on like our fifth generation of people that are coming to see us.
I was going to say, I tell people in interviews, Roland, that when you're in a group, you hope to hear one of your records one time on the radio once in one city anywhere, just once. But as it turns out, Earth, Wind, and Fire music is played every 1 minute and 38 seconds on the planet.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Around the whole world.
Every minute all over the world.
Every 1 minute, 38 seconds.
Earth, Wind, and Fire song is being played.
Yeah.
I remember, first of all, anytime you see a black movie, if you will, come out, especially a family movie, one of y'all songs is always in a family dance scene.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, it's always there.
Yeah, the electric slide.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be September or Let's Groove or Shining Star. Because you know what, Roland, it was feel-good music, and that's part of what Reese wanted. He wanted to deliver a message in the music. He wanted a great band that could perform all styles of music. He wanted a band that could really pull it off live and really pull it off in the studio, and that's...
When you mention message music, I always do this, especially when I have my radio show, and I've done it on Twitter and Facebook, and I've always asked this question. I'm 42, and I said, okay, in 18 years, I'm 60, and with a family reunion, what music will we be playing then? And I've often said, and there's no disrespect, but there really is little music, I believe, between 1990 and present day that you can play with your grandmama there, your mom and dad are there, your nieces and nephews there. And so when you talk about that music that lasts over a period of time, is that what you appreciate the most, the fact that whether you made it in 1970 something, it is still relevant and feels good to people here in 2011?
Well, what's a deep thing about it, Roland, is that people now come up to us and they thank us for making the music. They come and say, oh, my father liked our music. And we have kids coming up now who are like 15 years old, and they say, oh, you guys are Earth, Wind, and Fire. And we say, well, how do you know? They say, well, my brother turned me on to you guys, or, my sister turned me on. So we have that kind of thing going on where somebody might be turning somebody else on to our music.
We have people, Roland, that grew up with us, in the college days, that are now bringing their grandkids. And that's a fact.
And some people always say, man, you're making me feel old. I think that should make somebody feel great.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those kind of phenomenons that, it kind of brings their families together. And when we do concerts, all of them are cheering. The old school people are bringing 8 tracks. The young ones are bringing,
What, they want you to autograph an 8-track?
Exactly.
No, we've done that.
Exactly.
Autographs some 8 tracks.
You can tell what generation they are by what they bring us to sign.
But the band has also changed, because when I was at the Essence Music Festival, Philip's son is now singing in the group.
Yes. Philip Duran Bailey, Philip's son, graduated from Berklee School of Music. And we decided to pull him on in. I mean, you've got
it's
to be,
the family business.
There has to be some practical application to what you've learned in school. So let's apply it. So he's out here on the road.
And he sounds great. And,
doing it.
And he's been so helpful. And it's great for us, too, being from another generation, having another generation, to talk to about your music.